to New York, and it is the most atrocious weather and drenched right now because we went to see the Eddie Izzard Hamlet, which was absolutely incredible. And then we went to our favorite seafood place, which is called Lure. It's in the Village, and it is phenomenal seafood. And then we thought we would quick stop by a liquor store, grab a bottle of wine, and head back to the hotel. Wine store was closed, and it is continuing to just rain and be horrific weather. And it's really cold outside. It's like 40 degrees, 35 degrees. I don't even know. It's horrible. But we're home. We're in for the night, and gonna do something to sort out the situation. I think we found the shoe that we're looking for. The most beautiful potential wedding shoe. Fingers crossed they have a size that I need. I don't know, I've got big feet. High hopes. Manicure I've ever had. We popped into the restaurant at the hotel for a quick nibble, and I got a salad with roasted artichoke, some shrimp, and we got a couple glasses of wine. Jackie's new billboard, which is its airing midnight. There you go. Well, we just got home from the event, and we got the most epic of goodie bags. And before we call it a night, I thought I would show you what's inside. Now, to start, the goodie bag itself is the Hope Love Music. Inside, we have some Numi tea, the OXO wine opener. There's a Arcana water bottle, which looks quite nice. Now, we have a mysterious eyeglasses case of sorts, and when you open it, inside we have some very sexy specs. We have a hairspray, I believe, a hair texturizer, some sort of floral bag. It's actually pretty cute for spring, I suppose. We have a body milk, another sort of liquid mask from Redken. There is a watermelon coconut blend sort of perfume from Valespa, a pair of lightweight bombas. And finally, we have a Smith's Mocha Rose lip balm with vanilla. And that is the extent of the event this evening. It was very fun. Lots of wine, lots of great food, a lot of great people to meet. I got to meet the band members of Shinedown, which was very fun, along with several other industry professionals in my fiance's industry. And then the rest of the night we went to Chez Josephine. We stopped at Times Square to see Jackie Evancho's new advertisement in Times Square. And tomorrow they will all be heading home and I will be spending a few more days here in New York. Thank you for joining and stay tuned. Oh, we are messy. And forgive the quality of this vlog footage because I got to the airport in Nashville, ready to head to New York, and I realized I left my vlog camera on the desk in my office. So all of this is iPhone footage and seems to be okay so far, but the first few days with Sandy here, it was very fun. We saw Eddie Izzard do Hamlet. We had a great time at the charity event last night, and now I am on my own. Sandy and the crew left this morning, and I'm here through Sunday. There is a mirror water event tomorrow, and I'm very excited, being a huge fan of Estee Lalonde and the brand that she has put together and worked so hard to create over the last few years. But this morning, before they left, we were all sitting at breakfast, and we thought we felt the subway go by, and little did we know, it was actually an earthquake, and I didn't realize it. Like, I even said at breakfast, was that the subway? Because it felt really strong, and like the bottles in the restaurant that we were in were rattling on the walls. And you know, they assured me, oh no, that's just the subway. And then sure enough, a few seconds later, pulled it up on the phones, and it was indeed I think it was a 4.6 or 4.7 earthquake. And that's not a very frequent occurrence here in Manhattan. And I'm really not a fan. That was, I don't know. And now I'm like bracing myself for if we feel it again, because they say aftershocks can happen. And I'm not sure if I felt some when I went to lunch or not, or if that was just the bass of the music they were playing. But anyway, a new experience for me. Anyway, I'm just unpacking quickly because I have ticket to go to the Museum of Broadway today, which I have never been to before. And I think it's gonna be fun. I have no idea what to expect, but a gal yesterday sitting at the nail salon with me, she's come to New York for the last like 20 years every year, and she said she loves the Museum of Broadway. It's an absolute must-see, and I'm a big fan of Broadway, so we're gonna check it out and see what it's all about. Also, I would do a room tour, but there's really not much room to tour. I mean, this is this is the extent of it, and then the bathroom is right here. It's New York. The rooms are tiny. There's no tour needed. Just finished up with the Broadway Museum. That was really, really, really neat to see. I would highly recommend it. Honestly, I thought it would be way too touristy for me, but it was really neat. I don't know tons about the behind the scenes workings of Broadway, so it was really neat to see the life cycle and all the previous shows, and then to see that blank canvas for 2025. Exciting things that I can't share, but it's gonna be a great year. now, and I am just heading out for breakfast, and then this afternoon is the Mirror Water event, so I'll be sure to take you along with me for that. But I'm so excited. I can't wait. Shopping around Greenwich, and now I'm just coming up on 15th Street to the well for the Mirror Water event. The meetup this morning was so fun. It was packed in the well, and I saw Estee when I first got there, and I wasn't sure that it was her, and then I saw her talking to someone, and it was like, oh my god, she's like here in real life. But it was fun. We got to sample some of the Mirror Water products, and I picked up a rub since I am almost out of mine, and it was just so lovely to chat with her. We talked a little bit about weddings, because of course she's getting married and I'm getting married, and that was it. I was there about an hour. I will insert a picture here. So it was just lovely to meet someone after literally following them on YouTube for like 10 years, like an entire decade. The next stop is actually here in the Village. We're checking out Carrie Bradshaw's apartment from Sex and the City. I've never come to see it before, and here we are. Well, very crowded, as expected. And we're just walking right down the street now because the natural progression from seeing Carrie's apartment is to go around the corner to Magnolia Bakery. Now I've just got back to the hotel and I am devastated. This new manicure that I got has chipped already. So the next 20 minutes are going to be me and the nail file trying to get this looking somewhat decent. I'm also going to do a quick haul because I did a bit of shopping today and I just want to share what I got. First, we have the Mirror Water bag. At the event, I did pick up one of the Rub solid balms just because mine is almost out. And Estee also kindly gifted us these Mirror Water lanyards. And then I just put in this bag, because I did not have any more hands, my flourless chocolate cake from Magnolia Bakery. I may or may not have swung into Lululemon. I picked up this great shirt. It's got these sleeves that start kind of off the shoulder, so it's super comfy, and it's this fantastic purple color. The light is kind of hard to tell in here, but I'll try it on at some point, but it's just a really comfy, like heavy material, very nice. I seem to have broken all of my existing hair clips, so I just picked up a couple of those. And then I also swung into Barnes & Noble just because I was really early and I grabbed a magazine, which I think I might read this afternoon. On the way back from the hotel, I realized I was hungry and tired and just wanted to hang out here for a bit. So I picked up some crackers, a water, which is always key when you're traveling to stay hydrated, a cheeky little tapas sampler, so I've got a few different kinds of cheeses with my crackers. And finally, I did stop into a wine store and I picked up this organic grape Pinot Noir from Maison Albert. Just jumping into my new Psychology today while I relax for a bit in the room. And this flourless chocolate cake from Magnolia Bakery is blowing my mind. This is so incredibly delicious. I know the banana pudding is kind of the big hot thing at Magnolia, but if you're there, I would really strongly encourage you to give the flourless chocolate cake a fair shot. It is much later now. It's like almost 8:30, I think. And I've just been hanging out in the hotel room most of the day, or most of the evening, because I just had no energy left. But I've left in search of food, and I'm heading to Westville, and they have locations all over Manhattan. But Westville is a really good, like, healthy salads or sandwiches or that kind of thing, and they're open till 10. So I'm excited to have some vegetables today because I really haven't, and I'll probably end up taking it back to the hotel with me just because I am in no mood to be out and about. Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday now, and unfortunately it is the last day here in the city, but I am having a rough start to the morning. I may or may not have gotten food poisoning last night. No, it was not alcohol. My salmon that I had for dinner was like dark pink in the middle, and I shouldn't have, but I tried to have a few bites of it and it just wasn't happening. So bless them at the restaurant, they did comp part of my bill for it, but I got back to the hotel and like just the sour feeling, it was not pleasant. But this morning we are off to a better start mentally because I'm heading out now to take the subway up to Grand Central. I'm actually going to coffee with someone who was my babysitter 25 years ago. And she now lives in New York with her family, and I believe she's in the fashion industry. So it'll be really interesting to talk to her, to catch up. Obviously, we had a very different relationship when I was 5, over 2 decades ago. So I'm excited, but I'm gonna head out now. I'm actually running a few minutes late, and I'm gonna head out now. I'll take you with me, and we'll see where the day goes. I've got about 6 hours until I have to head to the airport. So there's still plenty of time to enjoy New York. We are all packed up, ready to head to the airport. Unfortunately, it's that time that the trip is over. I'm off to LaGuardia. It has been so much fun here in New York this time around. Usually my trips to New York are much more work focused. I'm off visiting customers, I'm off doing work, trade shows, or whatever it might be. So this was definitely a unique, fun experience, getting to go to a few shows and just exploring the city. Exploring a totally new part of the city for that matter. We usually stay up by Columbus Circle, but this time I've been down Soho, Greenwich, that area. But I appreciate you coming along with me for this trip. So glad to have you here on the channel. Please be sure to hit like and subscribe for more, and we will see you next time.